Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Sarge on a beautiful Sunday. No, we're not live today, but we'll be live next week, man. January 19th, 2025, here on the YouTube channel, Sarge Life and Motorcycling at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So let everybody know we will be on next Sunday live, man. Going in for a great show, man. The name of the show is How to Prepare for the long distance motorcycle riding season, the 2025 Yonder season, man. And I know all you guys got great plans for 2025. Sarge, I'm going to do the four corners. Sarge, I'm doing the I-10 to the end. Sarge, I'm doing 95 in the end. Sarge, I'm doing 40 in the end. I'm doing the Truex. Whatever ride that you plan on making, or multiple rides you plan on making, man, stay tuned here on the Iron Elite Podcast Show, man, because we're going to give you some tools, some nuggets, so to speak, to help to ensure that you can be as successful as humanly possible through basically mitigating risk and issues, man. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be bringing them some of the superstar guests on who are most experienced with riding long distance motorcycle riding and multiple times throughout the year. So stay tuned for that. Some January 19th, 2025, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy Sarge. But hey, man, let me set this up real quick. Just a couple things for y'all to think about before the show next week. Man, we always, and I'm guilty of it too. Man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. As soon as I get my leave, as soon as I get my PTO. But let's be honest, man. Like my man John Wooden said, the late, great John Wooden, his quote went something like this, man. Failure to prepare is the same as preparing to fail. With that being said, man, for all this stuff, for all these great things that we want to accomplish, specifically in the motorcycle riding community in 2025, if you don't have a real plan on how are you going to set that up, how are you going to execute that, how are you going to have things put in place to mitigate risk, man, it's just a pipe dream. And I'm going to say this, man, set it up. So in January, every year, I'm going to use myself for an example. I have this checklist of things, man, that I think is most important for me and my family to assure that we can have the best results possible in whatever new year that we go into. And I'm going to give you an example how I set it up. We'll use, for instance, we start off with insurance. Do we have medical insurance? Yep, check. Do we have life insurance? Check. Oh, by the way, get insurance, man. 2025 is not going to be the year for GoFundMe. Do we have dental insurance? Do we have disability insurance? Do we have mortgage disability insurance? Do we have, again, auto insurance, bike insurance? We go all the way down, man. You get my point. Do you have all these insurances put in place to mitigate the possibility, well, not to mitigate risk, but to be able to prepare if something doesn't go right or if life's on you? And then we move right into housing, man, you know, the mortgage, home repairs, home improvements, you know, utilities, food, pest control, all those things put into place to make sure that the home is good to go. Then we move into the auto, you know, whether it's the car payment or car maintenance or emergency fund for car repairs, you know, whatever the case may be, however your house is set up. These are some of the things that we do in our home. And then we move into consumer debt, you know, who we owe and who owe us and that kind of stuff, and credit cards or whatever. And then once we paid for all those things, man, we got that much left, that much left. And that much left is got to make do with vacations and dream trips. And in this case, motorcycle dream trips. You know, are you planning on going across country? Are you planning on going to a specific event? Are you planning on doing a certain challenge? Now from that money you have left, you have to plan for those particular trips. Most of us anyway. Some of y'all can just do what the heck you want to willy-nilly, and that's cool. But for us people that don't get willy-nilly, we have to do those things. And then we move into PTO, on our job. Some of us, depends on how long you've been on your job and what your seniority is. You could have anything from 2 weeks to 3 weeks to 5 weeks to 6 weeks in some cases. Depends on what your profession. Teachers get off during the summer typically, so they might have a lot more time during the summertime, or maybe during some of the holiday periods when school is shut down. But you got to figure out all that stuff, and then you got to get on about, okay, gas for the bike, maintenance for the bike, towing packages for the bike, extended service plan for the bike, all those things that pertains to the bike and equipment for the bike, heated suits, gloves, helmets, et cetera, Bluetooths, all that stuff. And then, where I'm going to stay, lodging. Am I going to be staying with friends? Am I going to be staying in hotels? Am I going to be staying at KOAs? Am I going to be staying on the ground? Whatever you're going to be doing, you have to plan all that stuff as well. And you have to do all these things that I talked about because this is grown folk stuff. This is what grown folk plan for and prepare for if you are responsible. If you are a responsible adult in your home, you will plan somewhere similar to what I just spoke about in order for you to recognize your dream, to be able to make some of these great rides, some of these great challenges, and to attend some of these great events that you enjoy doing. Now, as I spoke about earlier on the Facebook post, we said, how many goals do you have goals to ride 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, in some cases 100,000 miles a year? On the Iron Elite page, we have quite a few riders who do it. But if you don't execute it properly in your plan, it's just a pipe dream for you. Let's be honest, it's not going to work. Well, hopefully next week's show will give you some ideas to, our goal is to prepare you, or if you've already done all those things, then perfect. It just reinforces what you've already done. But if you hadn't, hopefully next week's show will give you some things to plug in, maybe that you hadn't thought about, to help you, again, mitigate risk and give you the best opportunity to be successful in your long-distance riding goals for 2025. So that's what we're going to be doing, man. We're going to have great guests on, and no, they don't know everything, but I guarantee you they're going to know most. And hopefully they'll be able to help you, or also to reinforce to you that you got a great plan to be successful for your 2025 riding season. So let everybody know we will be on live January 19, 2025 on the YouTube channel Sarge Life and Motorcycling at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We won't be live today. But we'll be back live next Sunday, rocking and rolling. And oh, by the way, man, if you hadn't made plans already, please make plans to do so, to attend the Iron Elite event, paying tribute to Black History Month event, February 7th and 8th, here in Jacksonville, Florida, at Adamak Harley-Davidson Bay Metals, man. It's going to be a great time. I promise you, it's going to be a great time. It's not going to be a party, but it's dang going to be a celebration, man. So with that being said, we're not going to be on here long, man. Hopefully your football team having a great, great season. Mine ain't. And thank God 2024 is over, man. We're going to come back and we're going to be on your head 2025. Man, say a prayer for the Jacksonville Jaguars, man, because we can use it. And oh, by the way, for my family, my Iron Elite family and friends that's in Southern California, man, prayers go out to you guys. We're praying and that you guys are okay. That was a very, very disturbing thing that happened over the last few days. Our prayers are out for you guys, man. We're praying for the best for you guys, man. That was a horrible situation with those fires. So we're not going to stay in it any longer. So it'll be in the meantime, and in between time, man, y'all keep it motorcycling. You dig? Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live from the Iron Elite Podcast, where my man Big Stars, where we always keep it motorcycle. Don't forget to like, You know what it is.
What's good, people? This is Reef and K Solo's official ride to E in your 2025 Titan. Coming to you from Big Sarge's Iron Elite podcast. I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share, and tune in to stay abreast of all the latest Iron Elite news.
Hey, it's your boy Low Key. Y'all know I roll with Big Sarge and the Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award and the Ground Pounder Family Reunion. Each one teach one, you dig?
Hey y'all, it's Snacks reminding you to tune in to the Iron Elite podcast. You dig?
I know. Sarge, is motorcycling the only thing you talk about? Is motorcycling the only thing you care about? Nope, I care about the Jacksonville Jaguars too.